Okay, first introduce yourself, please.
Hello, my name is Ximena Puig. I'm 17 years old and I'm a rising senior at Coral Gables Senior High School.
All right. Why have you decided to become a developer?
I really realized that computer science was what I was passionate about. My junior year, I've always been trying to figure out what I wanted to study in college, and I realized that taking courses before starting college would be really good. So when I go in, I'm ready, and I know what I'm gonna study, so I don't get there and decide I don't want to do it anymore.
So you're ready to get the appropriate education on coding, or
Yes, yeah. I'm not sure exactly what area of computer science I want to do yet, but this course has really taught me that I like coding more than anything else, so I'm pretty sure that I want to go into coding.
And why did you choose this program?
I did a lot of research at all the programs around Miami. A lot of them were too many hours and not enough time to do all the other things I have to do during the summer. And it was really awesome, the timing of the classes and the span of the classes, because some classes were only an hour and a half. So I like that these classes are 3 hours, so you can really get every question you have.
So you think part-time education was the perfect fit for you?
Yeah, definitely, because at least for me, I know other classmates work and stuff, but for me during the summer, I like doing a lot of things. I also play volleyball and I help my dad out at the work, so it's a lot easier and I can do a bunch of stuff.
And what is it in coding that brings you so much passion?
I really like the fact that you start out from nothing, and for example, creating websites is awesome. How you just can start writing 5 lines of code and already have almost a perfect design in the website. And I find it really cool creating stuff from scratch. I've always been creative and I like design a lot, so this is a really cool thing to learn.
And what about there are particular things that we give ourselves to, that is the content, deciding which technology, and giving you the appropriate platform and exercises. What do you think of that, the technologies and the content?
I think we had a perfect amount of content, because sometimes it did get difficult, but when it got difficult we slowed down, and if we were having trouble with for example, we had a lot of trouble with JavaScript and getting the hang of it, so we took an extra week to make sure that we understood everything. But other things like CSS, that was very easy to learn, so we just sped through that. I really like also the technology that we were able to get, the replets, those were cool, and all the other that you could ask a lot of questions during the Slack and all that.
And that leads me to the instructors. What do you think about the instructors?
I think the instructors were awesome. They really were hand on hand. If you had a question during class, they took their time to explain it. Even if it took 2 or 3 hours, they were there next to you, solving it with you. And it was cool to see that they would get as frustrated as you would, and that they didn't understand what was happening, but at the end you just figure everything out.
And how would you describe your life during the program, being having a lot of issues at the same time, I don't know, school, family, this education?
I think it was pretty easy. I didn't put in an excess amount of work, but I did make sure that between each class I did a certain amount of homework. Maybe not everything that I didn't understand, but enough to make sure I went into class ready to learn something new. And it basically was 2 hours or 3 hours a day that I just sat down, even in front of the TV while I was watching Netflix. I could just sit down and look something up, or even go online on YouTube and they have a bunch of videos. So it wasn't that difficult to get working.
If you have the opportunity to find a job right away, do you think you're ready to get it, an internship or junior level? Or,
yeah.
Are you willing to?
I think I would. Maybe not right now, because I'm going to my senior year and applying to college, but definitely during my summer before college, I definitely want to do an internship. Maybe not to start off sitting at a desk and making websites, but shadowing people and learning a little bit more. I think that.
But you think you're ready to like start developing software?
Yeah, I definitely do. This class, like we've learned how to make websites from scratch, and all like the content that we've learned, like it's been enough to create new things.
Great. And well, would you recommend for Geeks Academy?
Recommend. Maybe more like video tutorials, because sometimes I'd be at home like trying to do some homework, and a lot of it was like written explanations that they'd answer in Slack, and I'd be like reading it and I still wouldn't understand it.
Right.
So maybe like video, because once Alejandro did a video tutorial on how to do like a whole series of replets, and that was really cool because I didn't understand any of it and he went step by step, so that was awesome. I really liked that.
Okay, and will you recommend for Geeks Academy to other people?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, great. So easy.